Hello there and welcome back to Corey Loses, where today we are once again continuing with our Thrawn's Revenge Imperial Civil War 2.3 preview playthrough as the Greater Maldrude. So in the last episode, which was the first episode, we started off by sending our forces out from Centauri's. This way we took Antimeridius, and now we have a good foothold over at Roche. But one thing that was pointed out by one of the other dev team members, I think it was Jorrit, was that I have 2 capital buildings, so we're making more money than we should. Just like we ended up with two Pterodox, so I'll have to fix that in the code, but for now, I'm also going to sell it, which is kind of sad, because I'm making 2,000 fewer credits now. What I will do, since we did get all that extra money, is I'm going to buy one of our allegiances. So we're going to get Alucard building on Hakasi, which... maybe a poor choice. Yeah, that's probably a bad idea. Well, we should probably get it over here. So I'll still get Alucard. Oh, I guess I have another one of those to fix. We can't see the patron Secutors on the build bar yet. Actually, are they in yet? No, they might not be, but either way, they should be ready soon. There was the issue I mentioned in the last episode where the new Secutor model was not working properly yet, but just to show that off, it is in now, it is ready. So we're gonna get over here. We'll have to go back to camp and take the ground, but I do want to show the Secutor. So
enemy forces ahead. Star Destroyer standing by.
we go 2 ISDs and an Acclimator. That's fun, because we have 3 ISDs and a Secutor, which is much better. Do we... No, I'm not going to jump in just yet. We'll let our ISD get over there. Get over there. So once we get the planet models done, or the new planet models and textures done, you shouldn't see as much of this stuff. The bands around the old models. They'll generally be bigger planets, and the maps will be a bit more designed around them. So... like, you won't have a giant map blocking the path, but it should be a bit more in the background and have some other stuff going on. So that should be nice. But it doesn't look like that's coming up. So let's send in ISD there, Kosh on this side, and we'll also send in the new and improved Secutor up there. So this was done by Evil Bob the Bob for Phoenix Rising, as well as putting in TR. We are doing a Phoenix Rising playthrough on the channel currently. You can see there's a fair bit more detail to it, and it fits in with other stuff a little bit better. Alright, so let's get you guys up there a bit more. And... Kosh's shields will probably go down, but I'm pretty sure we can kill this stuff before anything bad happens to us. We have some Hell Runners. No, just finish that one off so you can get closer. I still do want to play with the ranges. I think I talked about that a bit in the last playthrough. But, well, I'm happy with the projectile sizes now for the most part. The projectile ranges for the ships should be a little bit bigger, so you can fight at slightly more sensical different distances. Alright. So I think we're safe, yeah. Just want to make sure, yeah, Kosh is a little hurt, but he's fine. Get the Secutor in around, Arbalest. Another one down. We'll probably focus more on building smaller support ships over here. Maybe some carriers and all that. Because the New Republic's going to be around. That's going to be painful. We'll definitely need some anti-fighter. So we'll get a handful of IPVs. I'm not sure where they're going to go, since there was a single unit retreat that happened there. I think with one of the acclimators. But there. Did we blow up the station fast enough, or is it going to play the animation? Uh-oh. There we go. Not sure what that was. I think it thought it wanted to play the animation, but the station was gone, so it couldn't. I was convinced it was crashing there for a second.
Heading to destination.
Alright, I guess I only need to leave one thing here, so let's leave one of those ISDs
We're moving out.
and move you guys back over.
Receiving orders.
And... well, do they have anything? I'm not sure anymore. We checked it out last time, but I just need some infantry for that.
Standing by.
I think the safest way to handle this one, though, is to go for Garros and then Findar, because then we're not going all the way back there. We'll still be kind of connected. But we do have... oh, you're supposed to be an Architens. Yeah, these three are supposed to be Architens, not... that's what's going on there. A lot of stuff to fix for me. Immolation, we're going to queue up. That's why there weren't any in the friggin' structure. Anyways. Collapse, Supernova, and Judicator. So we'll have to go through the patron units again, just to sort those out.
Choose your reinforcements.
All right. Usually the mistakes I make with that are just making IST1s into IST2s, but made an extra mistake this time. All right, let's get our allegiance in on this side. Pterodoc back here. We'll put Patrons Never Die on this end, and Janissary as well. Then Pride of the Outer Rim,
Coming about.
and ISD.
We shall be there shortly.
Dengar, you don't want to be in there too much.
Under control.
Hey, we got over to the other side.
About to be destroyed. Watch him. He's coming around. Have them down.
Cruiser
All
reporting.
right, Pterodoc,
Launching attack. Holding fire for maximum effect.
Powder Weapons.
Destroyer reporting in. Open fire. Gunship reporting.
This is another unit that really needs to be redone. The Strike Cruiser. I think everything else on the screen right now is stuff that's been redone, like ship-wise, is stuff that's been either added or redone in 2.2, but like the Providence was redone, the Allegiance was new, ISD and VSD got redone, but they're also pretty old too. Like that was 2012 when those were made for Ascendancy. So even though they were only in one version of ICW, they're still on the older end.
Unit in production.
I did say we needed some of those. I was talking about the other side, but still applies.
Setting course.
We're kind of low on vehicles on either end.
Transmission received.
IPV reporting.
Now we're making less money, so we're in a rough position. If we can take like Fondor, Corellia, get something laid out here.
IPV reporting.
Well, we can just go up through Bisnotic, and like I said, these guys are... oh, they're not even going to unlock. I'm going to have to change that. A lot of the story scripting is still in progress, because we've done a few Monday night moddings of the work on it, so the live streams that we do every Monday, working on the mod, where Pox and I are converting all the XML story script stuff to Lua. So that's going to be all changed over, and then all the new stuff is going to be done. So a good portion of the stuff we're working on right now with that isn't something that you'd notice from playing necessarily, but it does help give us more control for for what we're working on adding. Alright, you guys can get up the hill, because I think that's where the sensor was. No, that's the turbo laser, never mind.
Advancing.
It's almost like I'm playing Fall of the Republic. How did you guys get stuck over here?
Right away, sir.
Get stuck on the bunker? Interesting.
Yes, sir. Squad, advance.
Okay, well, let's get some free units. I
Right
don't know
away.
if these will be ATPTs or swamp speeders.
Roger.
Either way, I'm sure I won't be impressed. Oh, can you get unstuck off that side? That's perfect.
There they are. Blast them.
Okay, ATPTs it is. Are those all... like, hold on. Why do you have so many storm commandos? You're not the Raido Authority. Interesting. Alright, ATPTs. Go for a walk. Oh, this is camp. Why was I thinking we were on Garros? It is the Raido Authority. Alright, ignore me, I'm done.
Always ready, sir. Engaging enemy. Fire. On the move.
Yeah, just go around. Oh, we did lose one of our ACAPs.
Let's go. I copy. Reporting. Reporting in. Right away.
Okay, you guys run out and help. I know they're not real, but we can still try to save them. Use them for the battle. And let's get some more in. Some more on the ground. There we go. Head back before we lose you. Shields are up. That's good. Repair. There it is. What did we lose that there? Oh well. So let's build a sensor. So we'll probably end up scaling stuff down a little bit from what it is now. Maybe move the camera a little bit further back. And kind of like in space, we're going to work on ranges, so clusters don't happen as much. Do we want to move up to there? We head up to this way. Well, we don't need any more slots, but...
Fire. Order acknowledged.
we'll keep them in front. Flat.
Order acknowledged.
Just get in the lat.
Just give me a target. Tank brigade ready. Open fire. Attack that target.
You are one ATST.
Affirmative. Attacking. New coordinates.
At the ready. Engines
Okay, so we'll just head up this way. And I'm actually going to take the lat.
Comlink active.
And as long as that's not a turbo laser,
Receiving
they
orders.
have control. I'm going to send that that way. Oh, no, no, no.
Unit destroyed.
That was my bad. They had an AA turret.
Target acquired.
Support order acknowledged. Awaiting orders. Form up. Copy.
Roger that.
Alright, well let's send them into the structure, into the base so we can take out any structures.
Heading out.
Bombardment available.
Enemy sighted. Comlink active. Reporting. Moving out.
More AA turrets, jerks.
Fall out. Yes, sir. Enemy spotted.
We'll back
Heading
you up.
out. Awaiting orders. Enemy target. Yes, Commander.
Alright, well just clear this out.
Hostile. We'll cover you.
Let's move out.
Support order acknowledged.
Attack, structure...
Let's move out.
I'm pretty sure I increased the number of soldiers in the Storm Commando companies, so I don't know
Let's go. Keep going.
how many companies that actually is worth.
In my sights.
That may even just be 1 or 2 that we fought.
Putting coordinates. Attack!
Yes, Commander. Fallout troops.
Ooh, look at that. E-webs, go blow something up.
Affirmative.
Alright, you guys are safe to head up this way.
Yes, sir. Fire! Ready to go.
That's slightly less helpful.
Reporting.
Light vehicle factory. So they're probably near the end of their garrisons anyways.
Rolling out. Awaiting orders.
Orders, sir.
We'll have to go deploy on them.
Moving to position.
Okay, get further up there. That you're not going to blow up like that.
Reporting. Target confirmed.
It's going to be awful. Oh, why do they shoot red?
Let's move out.
Brigade standing by.
Alright, so there's 4 of the structures.
Fire! On my way. Open fire. Attack that target.
That one's probably stuck. This is a weird place for the structure. Probably have to like rotate or move this.
Attacking target. Fire at will.
Oh, that's actually quite strong. Way too strong. Way too strong. Way too strong. Let's not do that again.
Always ready, sir. Keep
A lot of the turret balancing needs to change too. Wow.
targeting.
What a
Bombing
what a
run
cheater.
available.
Initiate attack run. Initiate.
Sensor node has been sold.
Just give me a target.
Construction complete.
And then it was gone.
Awaiting orders.
Tank brigade ready.
Ready. Sensor node constructing. Construction complete.
Affirmative. This way.
Awaiting orders.
Reporting in. Open fire! Fighting backup. Over there. Roger that. On my way. Scanning area. On the move.
There we go. ATPTs are gone.
Bombing run available.
Aren't really ours.
Heading out. Scanning area. Fall out. New coordinates. I copy. Roger that. Form up.
Okay, where is the...
Scouting area.
I kind of want to make the bombing runs do
On the move.
reveal stuff. Get rid of Fog of War.
Let's go. Awaiting orders. Copy. Keep going. Scouting. This way. Scouting.
Okay,
area.
so over into
Over there.
there, which must be where they are, I assume.
Rolling out. Let's go. Moving to position. Right away.
Yeah, there he is.
The enemy has been
ATPTs are too strong right now. Yeah, we lost a lot there. All stuff we shouldn't have lost, but
Right away.
I got impatient and forgot how to play TR.
Vehicle in production.
You know what? I'm gonna focus on
Enlisting soldiers.
getting vehicles over here. Over here. So let's get some artillery. Let's get a PX4.
In production.
There is still a patron PS4 I need to. Oh, okay. Centauri's. So that can only be a Rebel or New Republic fleet from these two planets.
Tactical battle imminent.
Okay, yeah. So they have an ISD, but it's not. I don't think the errant venture is full strength.
Reinforcements en route. Current commander here.
Unfortunately for them, that'll also mean when they when we attack, they're not going to have these here to defend, or these there to defend.
Reinforcements en route. Reporting.
So we might just want to go straight in for Findar from space, or we can try to do Garros the ground battle with what we have there now. That could be dangerous.
Ready for action. Command, sir. Awaiting your command.
Let's just let the fleet deal with it that we sent back, the
Awaiting.
Alucard and all that stuff.
Cannons armed.
Wow, you just
Cruiser
are
here.
getting shredded.
Frequency open. Orbital command
What are your
available.
orders?
Roger that. Forward. Attacking. Full speed. Enemies in range.
Current commander here. Come about. Space station damage. Taking fire. Reporting.
Roger that. Form up. Awaiting orders.
Get behind them.
I've got it. Target locked. Copy.
Yeah, this was going okay.
What are your orders? Charge laser cannons.
That darn ISD.
Attacking.
Oh no. We can't leave.
Current commander here. Come about.
Can we all just focus on the Quasar then?
Reporting. Ready fire. Charge laser cannons.
Warm up.
Would have been nice if we killed the Sasheen. But
Come about. Reinforcements en route.
what do we got? Another Architens. Get up in here. We got it. One engine left. There we go. Really, that's all we can really hope for is to take out these extra escorts. Maybe Talon Card as well, but
Receiving message.
Current commander here. Charge laser cannons.
there's no hope of taking out Tarek. Well, he isn't full strength. Like, this is refit and paint job and stuff. So he's not.
Come about.
It's still an ISD, so it's still strong, but
What are your orders? Come about.
okay, stop kiting away.
Charge laser cannons.
Blow it up. You know what? No point. We can just blow that up too. They don't have all the fighter support anymore. It's just the one ISD and Talon and one Sasheen. So yeah, we definitely need more vehicles for that. That's why I want to take Garros and Findar. Was that Findar?
The enemy has been spotted.
Whatever that planet was, faster.
Awaiting orders.
Because then we only have the 2 entry points to our main territory. It's going to be difficult to not die this way. And I'm generally fond of not dying. It's one of my favorite things to not do.
Awaiting your command.
But yeah, between a province and allegiance, we've got this.
Shortly.
Gonna kill the other faction's heroes, not mine.
The enemy Hana base. Ready to go, sir. Starting our sweep.
5 arcs. I think this is one of the ones. So there's 2 of the provinces that their respective patrons chose 10 arc 170s. I think the other ones are split 5 and 5 for arcs and TIE Avengers. Like I said, those were, for obvious reasons, the choices for fighters for most of them. Oh, they actually retreated with that.
Ready for battle.
Starting our attack run.
Form up.
I kind of want to make like an all-Providence fleet, which we'll probably end up doing in Fall of the Republic a lot, but specifically in this playthrough, I think there's like 5 or 6 patron provinces, and then we can fill it out with some other regular provinces. Alright, destroy the engines, just in case they try to retreat. There we go. Sucks to be Ucard, or Tarek. It'll also suck to be Ucard. Alucard is going to kill Ucard.
Roger that. Attack position.
Starting our attack run.
I would like to inquire if you are in fact a fan of apples and how you feel about these particular apples. Bam. Slamming jamming.
Retreat aborted.
Yeah, it is Findar. So, since that happened, if we have any other space stuff we want to build.
Reporting. Building under construction.
Unit in production.
Let's get our 2 IPVs back. And... no, I don't think we got much we can do there. Unless they try to clear out... okay, let's hold on.
Artillery online.
Do we not have... oh, there we go. You'll stay there. And we'll check what we need for taking K-List, which I think we should be okay. They're not particularly well set up there, but... K-List?
Location confirmed.
Some artillery. I haven't tested the changes I made to the artillery yet, so that's going to be for the things I want to look at. We're getting a PX4, so as soon as we have 1 PX4, we'll have the artillery, we'll have some TIE crawlers, and a fair amount of infantry. We should be able to just go straight in. And Dreadnought Cruiser, who done did that? PVs. Let's see if we can grab in. Oh, never mind. Garros connects to Contrum. So there's not really any way we can do this with less than 4 choke points. Fewer than 4 choke points. Well, I guess the havens aren't going to move, so we could technically do 3. And that'll leave us just going down. So if we held Kessel, there's going to be a lot of reorganization done to the map in terms of which planets are connected to which, since the
Enemy unit sighted.
the way Art of War, Empires, and like all the GCs actually were designed last time around the way the planets were laid out before. So now that the planet layout has changed, the GC layouts will probably change a little bit, which is great because we just redid all 20 of them in 2.2. So
Fallout.
we're really looking forward to doing that.
Advancing.
But this should be the last time that has to change, because we'll be adding planets, but now they're all in the accurate places with as much up-to-date information as we could find. or Slorny could find, because that was all Slorny.
Star Destroyer standing by. Copy. Target those lasers.
And I always tell him about all the fun new planets I want to add, and I think he might kill me someday,
Targeting.
Choose your reinforcements.
Reporting.
and he'd be justified in doing it.
Right away.
They will be destroyed.
Awaiting orders.
Targeting their weapon systems.
Fire.
Okay. And yeah, since it came up in the comments in the last video, the music that I'm putting in the background is it's the KOTOR soundtrack. It's not stuff that's in game right now, so like I'm not hearing it when I'm recording it. It's just because I've been talking for a while about how I don't like that there's no music in EAW when you play it, but we can't use the base game music or the music in the mod because I'd get copyright strikes and that wouldn't be good. So I'm not sure if I want to keep doing what I've been doing like this, where it's the that kind of soundtrack put in afterwards. I don't know how you guys felt about it. I'm kind of afraid it's going to get super repetitive, so I don't know. Like, I don't think it's going to be in every video. I'm going to just see how it goes, see what the feedback is, and try to go from there. Let's just let these fighters die. There were a lot of them. We do have 2 IPVs, so they shouldn't last too long. There we go. Don't tell me what to keep my eyes open for. Unfortunately, you're on fire.
Roger that. Fall out. Watch for enemy fighters.
They're all right there.
Form up. Destroyer here.
I think at some point the Allegiance is probably going to get at least a texture upgrade. One of the things we were talking about with the ISDs, and I'm sure that'll apply to some of the other similar ships, is that we can probably afford to take a lot of polygons out of their shadow and collision meshes and put them into the base mesh. So there'll be a few places where we can add more detail. The engines are gone on this, which is why this is taking so long. But yeah, so we should be able to add a bit more detail into some of the models. We don't want to go much higher than our current overall polygon counts. So there should be an increase in visual quality without impacting performance at all. That's generally our goal with this stuff.
We've got them on scopes.
Ready to go, sir.
Awaiting your orders.
And certainly not a decrease in stability. That's the main concern.
Gunship. Awaiting your command.
Basically, stability is most important,
Attack commencing.
then performance,
Ready to go, sir.
and then
Frequency over.
graphics.
Move to attack. Your command, sir.
Well, gameplay is in there somewhere, but
Attack.
that wasn't what I was talking about, so...
Commander. Roger that.
Alright, you guys, I didn't mean to do that.
Increase to full throttle. Weapons ready. Reporting in. Form up. Attack.
Corvettes will probably also receive some pretty significant changes. A lot of stuff will, but
Yes, sir.
a lot of that will probably come from skirmish too, because we do want to do more with skirmish. One of the downsides with skirmish, of course, right now is that
Copy. Open fire.
a lot of the warlords are designed more for galactic conquest reasons, and you can't have a faction that's playable in GC and not playable in skirmish. So there is a lot more overlap with that. I don't know that we'll ever be able to like entirely make that not an issue, but we're going to try to do what we can to mitigate that. Like, we've got all the new units we're adding for Raidu. Those will be put into skirmish. Some of the units that were added in 2.2 for the warlords that didn't make their way into skirmish, which they should have initially, unfortunately didn't, they'll be added. Where are you attacking me now? Camp? They're camping me. Oh, they're coming from that.
Tactical battle imminent.
Okay.
Cruiser reporting.
Battle imminent.
Okay, this is bad. Why do bad things happen to good people? We're retreating.
sir. It's them.
We have a lot of Crimson VSDs, which is nice. So yeah, we'll hold Roche, and then I guess we'll hold Findar. And never attack anyone ever. One of the things about how our forces are separated right now is that the easiest way to connect them, going like across the mid-rim there, that also entirely, that puts a line of planets between the IR and the NR, and the NR will have no one to attack whatsoever except the Empire of the Hand if we do that. So we don't want to do that. I guess we will have to do what we can against Brachus here, if we want to get anywhere with that. I could try to attack with the stuff we have in the core retreat and hope it goes back to
Yes, sir.
back to our main territory, then try to use that to survive.
Advancing.
Order acknowledged.
Okay, so this will be the first time I'm seeing the current setup for artillery in game.
Roger.
So we'll see how it does. I'm actually going to try to find it and kill it first. 'Cause they didn't have too much. They had light vehicle factories. So 2 light vehicle factories, that'll be
Moving out.
6 ATSTs total
Away.
at any given time. And I think they'll cycle through 6 each.
Pull out.
Uh,
Move out. Let's go.
the artillery, Brachus, and infantry on top of that.
Inbound. This way. Over there. Rolling out.
Okay, no, you guys fight stuff on the map, please.
Moving.
Yes, sir. Going there now. We'll back you up.
Reporting.
SPM ATs are quite large now too.
On my way.
That sucks.
Moving out. Right away.
Might have to just retreat and leave entirely. Oh, Brachus garrisoned, so that's good.
Charge.
Okay, let's take out their buildings.
Roger that.
With this, we're gonna need AV turrets,
Awaiting orders.
and I'm gonna send
Let's go.
one of you over. We're gonna get a sensor node or sensor array. No, I was right the first time. Sensor, yeah. I don't know why I corrected myself.
This way. Scanning car. Over there. Rolling out. Moving to fire.
Okay, now let's bomb Brachus.
Reporting. Next one. On my way.
Oh, only one's gonna make it.
Moving out. Right away. Order acknowledged. Heading out. All out.
What do we get? Local humans are all dead. Thanks, Empire. Usually not what you do, but... Alright, what damage type do these use? I was playing around with some of the damage types earlier, so... some of them are a bit wonky at the moment. Thanks, Brachus. He's not gonna stay still, is he? I wish he would. Damn it. Oh, well, that's helpful. We can see everything now. Okay, so... Where's the AT... or SPM AT? Keep thinking the Bantha's them. Unless it's dead. It's not impossible. It looks like it might be dead. Because they're giant. Unless, like, you guys can see it right now and I'm, like, staring right at it without seeing it, but...
Yes, Commander.
Okay, let's try to
Ready. Ready, sir.
go and wreck some of their days
We'll cover you. Firing. Right behind.
while they're shooting locals.
All right, men. Take cover. Come on, man. This way. Active. I copy. Keep going. This way. Attack position.
There we go.
Orders received.
That's helpful.
Providing backup.
May as well kill these guys while we're here.
Lead the way.
I feel like that's the right attitude to have. Where is Brachus at?
Yes, Commander.
Is there anyone that's going to stand still? That's the real question.
Commencing
Eh.
bombing run. Reporting.
Oh god.
Bombing run. Order acknowledged. Over there. Affirmative. Enemies in range. Right away. Right behind you. Channel open. Moving to target. Yes, Commander. There they are. Roger that. Attacking now. Order, sir. Form up.
There we go.
Waiting order.
Nope, that's fine, Brachus.
This way.
That's fine.
Copy. Heading out.
Turn around, turn around, turn around. Here, there. He's a Jedi. You don't want to fight him.
I copy. Attack.
You are all infantry. You are all infantry. He's good at killing you. That's what he's for.
Advancing. Reporting. Fire! Enemy target. Attack that target.
I really wish you would have attacked the thing I told you to attack. I'm not sure why it's not using...
Fire at will. Ready. Yes, sir. Squad, move out. Roger. Right away, sir. Squad, advance. Is under attack. Yes, sir. Let's move out.
Here we go. Go turret, go turret, go. Go turret, go turret, go. You suck at aiming the... Oh.
Let's go. Keep going.
Yeah, we're gonna keep tracking down ATSTs.
Attacking.
Oh no, he's gonna crush us.
Way.
Actually, I don't know if he can.
Targeting.
It might be too,
Enemy sighted.
too painful.
Open fire. Over there. Attack position. Transfer coordinates. Target in range. Moving to target.
Look at that.
Heading to coordinates.
Alright, orbital bombardment. Which may not kill him, but other stuff can, so...
Attacking now.
It should kill him.
Attack!
if you hit, that's usually easier.
Enemy targeted.
Bombardment
Attack that target.
available.
Crap.
Going there now.
Oh. I've been had.
Move out. Right away.
Bombing run available. Ready. Initiate attack
No!
run.
You son of a...
Initiate bombing run.
There, he's dead.
We've sighted them.
Okay, we killed Brachus.
We can't hold out.
I'm gonna retreat, because then we can go straight back in if we want to.
Invasion commenced.
There we go. Because it was just garrisons and stuff. So anyways, I think that's going to do it for today's episode. So I hope you guys are enjoying the series so far. Next time we'll deal with this whole situation. We'll see what we can do. We do have enough ground units. We have the PX4, so we'll take a look at the PX4 next time. We'll go in on Findar. I think we can take Findar. It's just if the Empire decides to attack us, we are in trouble. If the New Republic decides to attack us, we are in trouble. And we're in a lot of trouble. So thanks again for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye, everyone.